Just missing the yes on the end.
And hello. Good morning, good afternoon, friends. What's going on? How is everyone? Happy Father's Day. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Welcome in. Thank you guys for joining. Been a busy week trying to get this truck off the ground. Hopefully we might run a dry run this afternoon after the show. We'll see. You guys want to come along for the ride? We'll see. I'm not even sure if we're going to do it yet. We got to figure it out. Anyway, I hope all is well. All my fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Not all my fathers, but all the fathers. I only have one father, and he's here. But let's say hi to who's here. KK's in the chat. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Miss Gayleen. Hi, Gayleen. Glad to see you. Junebug. Hope everyone's doing better than me. I've been throwing up, off, and on since yesterday. Junebug, you're always sick. Sorry. Hi, Sue. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. Good morning. Vintage memories. Hello. Did the stencils show up? No. But I did get a message from the seller. But thank you for asking, Robin. So I did get a message from the seller. And, of course, all of the tracking changed because originally the tracking was showing that it was... I don't know. I don't want to say picked up, but I want to say that it was showing as created in Dillon, South Carolina. That's supposedly where it's coming from. And I'm only in Summerville, South Carolina. Now, the distance between Dillon and Summerville, I don't know. If I was to guess, I think it's about 3 hours. Not that far, not far away. So I did get a message and say that it's tracking. And all of a sudden now it doesn't say Dillon anymore. It reached Charleston yesterday and it'll be here tomorrow. We'll see. Fingers crossed, because I really want to have that on the truck before we go for the inspection on Tuesday. And when I say inspection, it's a fire marshal inspection. I have to have a fire extinguisher. And don't ask me why, because we're not cooking. We have no gas. We have nothing. But according to them, it's in case I ever do a show, a carnival, a bazaar, where I will be around other trucks that have those facilities. And they suggest I also carry a no smoking sign. Okay, no problem. I'm hoping that the kids are not smoking at the truck. God help us. I hope not. Just saying.
Nothing would surprise us.
Nothing would surprise us, says Rob. Everybody say good morning to Rob. Hi, Dee. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you. I will let Dad and Rob know. She wishes everybody a happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
And yeah, so hopefully there are no children smoking, and hopefully parents are smart enough. We weren't smart enough as parents not to smoke in front of our children when we were younger, which wasn't a good thing. Vintage memories, like Rob. Don't ask me why. It was probably a stupid thing, because that led to my oldest son screaming and yelling at us for the longest time about how bad smoking is and don't smoke. And then he started smoking. Thank God none of us smoke anymore. I don't think there's one person left in our family that had smoked before that smokes. And I'm probably one of the last ones to, although no, probably my oldest son is the last one to quit. And him and his wife on and off for a few years. And then they vaped. Can't stand vaping either, but whatever. If you vape, I'm sorry. Hi, Gloria. Hi, sweetheart. Hear Rob coughing. Wouldn't be surprised COPD. Just wouldn't be. Just saying. which can happen, which we were all stupid and we weren't smart and did very silly things when we were younger. But whatever, you live and you learn. Anyway, that being said, sorry to get off topic. Not that that was off topic. We did bring the topic up, but anyway, that's the story with that. We'll see what happens this afternoon. Maybe we'll go out for an hour or two and just test the waters, see what's out there. We did actually run into an ice cream truck yesterday, one that I hadn't seen. So we'll keep an eye out for that one as well, because they seem to be very scarce here, and which is one reason. Shani, hi, sweetheart. How are you? Gloria says, T, you look wonderful. I do, Gloria. Thanks, Gloria. Thank you. I don't feel wonderful. I've been trying to color my hair for 2 weeks now and have not done it. I swear. It's just whatever. I'm actually considering shaving my head. I was thinking about it today. Just to take all of the different colors out of my hair, because I have a little red, forget the gray that's there, a little red, a little brown, a little black. It's so stupid. And this way, if I shave it and color it, then it'll all be one color. I don't know. And no, KK, I'm not going to color it blue, green, red, or any of the colors that you sport so professionally, because I wouldn't look good in any of those. And then I thought about going silver. Not yet. Maybe some point. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. We'll see. I have not colored my hair since 2020 during COVID. Really, Gloria? Does it look good on you? Is it salt and pepper? Is it gray? Is it what color is it? Tell us. Does it look good? That's why I think I would have to shave my head too, because it will be 14 different colors. It is getting gray. Oh, so it's not really gray. See, I've been gray for such a long time. I feel like I've been gray since I'm 18, 20, 21, somewhere in there. I don't know. I think that's when I found my first gray hair, and it never stopped after that. And I've been coloring my hair probably 20, 30 years. I don't even know. What am I now? 58, 38. Yeah, probably at least 20 years. T, I've thought of shaving my head too, right, Gloria? T, read about buying a fire extinguisher made for electrical fire. Yeah, but that's not why they're asking me to have one. They're asking me to have one in case there is a grease fire around me or a gas fire around me from other trucks, which I don't intend on doing that. I am a redhead. My grandmother's told me I could never, ever color my hair. Have not in 63 years yet. Then again, redheads do not really go gray. That's not true. Not true. Here's proof right here, Robin. Right here. That's not true. I am. It's pouring down rain, and my grandson's 16th birthday is at 4:30. Guess the cookout will have to be a cook-in. Well, don't get anybody sick, Junebug. Be careful. Gosh. I stopped. Gayleen, you too, huh? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I will. I'm tempted to. I'm so tempted to. I don't know. All right. So let's talk about eBay, guys. What's going on with eBay? How's everybody's storage doing this week? Did anybody pick up on sales this week? I feel like Robbie cha-chinged, 3 times the other day? 4 times? Which was the most in one day that we've seen since before we moved, which is crazy. 3 or 4 things was the norm before. Yes, the chemical in for an electrical is better than a regular. Sales is slow, Gloria says. Gloria, are you listing every day? I went to the doctor and they said it has to do with my blood condition. Do not feel sick at all. Oh, okay. All right. I just don't want to see you get everybody sick. Had a good day yesterday. Good. Still slow. Picked up a bit Friday, then died back out. That's funny. Friday, was that when you sold the 4 things on Friday? Was that the
Might
day?
have been, yeah.
Yeah, and ironically, I sold again another thing on Poshmark. I'm sorry I missed a listing the other night. That's all right, Gloria. We'll do it every Thursday night. You guys seem to enjoy it. It seems to keep everybody on track. I seem to get a little bit listed, although it's all been in draft. I haven't even brought anything to life yet in 3 weeks. I have stuff in draft. I have to work on that. And I have to work on relisting. Sales were okay till Friday. Nothing yesterday. Blamed it on all the kids playing with their dads, right? Robin, isn't that the truth? We always want to blame, like, okay, it's Sunday. There's graduations today. Okay, it's Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Monday. It's Martin Luther King Day. Every excuse that we could possibly come up with while sales are not good. Oh, it's 90 degrees out. The sun is shining. Everyone's at the pool. Well, that's just by me. That doesn't mean Junebug just said it was raining there, right? So it doesn't necessarily adhere to everyone in the community. So I had to learn that my job when I worked. Okay. Ian Crane. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Hi, Swamp. Glenn, what's going on? Are you at the... No, you're not at the shop today. It's Sunday. Hopefully you were at church this morning. We were. Celebrated Father's Day. Let all the fathers stand and get their applause. Good morning, Tee Chit Chat. I need to rest. Sailing. I need to resell. KK, is that a typo? What happened there, KK? I don't know if you need to rest because you're going sailing, or you need to rest from sailing, or you need to resell or start reselling. I'm not really sure. It's a typo. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I wasn't 100% sure. But yeah, it's crazy the excuses we come up as resellers to why things aren't selling. And was at church, stopped by work to check on things. All right, good. Yeah, I have learned what a store that is mainly vintage or collectible got to what for the right buyer. Sold a comic Thursday for $90 that I had gotten from Brian 2 years ago. Awesome. Vintage. Yeah, some of that stuff is very long tail. And that's the thing when you get into any kind of collectibles, you've got to wait for the right buyer. That's why so many people, I think, liked the auctions here on YouTube or liked the whatnot reselling, is because they can sell their stuff. We used to call it a fast nickel or a slow dime, right? Instead of waiting for, $90 for that comic, we'll sell it for $30 here on the auction or over on whatnot. I excuse for not doing listing or any job. An excuse. Oh, okay. That's all right. It's all good, KK. But it's so true. I thought about some of the collectibles that I have, and when I look at it, I say, all right, I have I had bought some advertising trade cards from Brian. I had bought some of the government reports, and then I had those in one of the units. We did find those in a storage unit, right? Those menus. Were those from a storage unit?
What, the airline menu?
Yeah. They were from Victor or someone else. I don't even remember.
I don't think they were in a unit.
Yeah, I don't remember. They might have been from one of my. Actually, no. We might have gotten those actually at a estate or a garage sale or something like that. Because now that I think about it, wasn't there a bunch of airline postcards too that I sold? Remember, I bought a whole big book.
Yeah, what did we get from Brian?
No, not the airline. Not the airline menus, for sure not. They either came from somewhere in Long Island.
It had to be that douchebag then.
Be nice. We just came from church. No talking like that.
Well, that's what he is.
Never mind. Sorry, guys. Rob gets a little unfiltered at times. Sorry.
I'm not.
He's talking about somebody we bought a lot of stuff from on Long Island that turned out just really to be not good. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Sorry. Anyway, but I have those listed for $50 a piece, and I don't care. I'm waiting for the right buyers on those. That is the average price. That is, they sell for $49.95 plus shipping, which shipping on those are like $4 or $5. Not a lot. Knowing Robbie, though, we have them up for $7.95 in shipping. I don't even know. Don't let her fool you. She gets unfiltered too. Junebug, shh. Be nice. KK says, I love Robbie just the way he is. But it's a child. It's a child. It's calling for Father's Day. It's your first son. The one that, he might not even hear from the other son, to be honest with you.
Hello. Hello. Hey. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, he's a father too. Emmett's yelling.
Happy Father's Day. What's going on? Now, we just got back from the American Car Show. Okay. And Emmett sold the car. Okay.
They were at a car show. I'm busy, nosy, listening in.
Camaro and, so he was there since like 8 o'clock in the morning with his friends Ronnie and Greg. Okay.
This is why I spend the rest of the year getting out of big items, toys, clothes, shoes. Packing and shipping is too frustrating with the big stuff. Oh, I get it. All right, Glenn, we'll see you later, sweetheart. Gloria, I think the last time I spoke to Donna, honestly, was for her birthday. She's so busy over on Whatnot and with the girls, and we're trying to get our own things done here. And we haven't really done much together as far as auctions and stuff like that. So no, I really haven't. I do.
97, something like that. This what? We do. We do. Yeah, I mean, it actually broke down and we were out of there for about a month. But
it wasn't a month. He's exaggerating. But it was close.
Well, he might have turned his phone off because we were in church. He might have not put it back on. Yeah, Jess gets that. She was right. I'm saying, I can patch you over there. That's not a problem. Okay, not a problem. Well, what are you guys doing today? Anything else? Nah, not really.
So he's talking to my son. Sorry. But we'll see if Brian calls. I don't know. Brian's very wishy-washy. Christopher does call a lot. Brian, on the other hand, I have to pull teeth with him. One day being broke down is long enough for me, right, KK? No, it was long for us. Remember, we got it back one day. It was out the next. And then it was out for a week for a part. And then another week. It was probably more like 3 weeks, a little less than 3 weeks. Rob's exaggerating for a month. But how is Dad doing with shredding his boxes? Actually, Gloria, pretty well. I don't know. Did I show you the 24 boxes that we started with? At some point, I did promise I would give you guys another kind of tour of things as they straightened up and got a little cleaner. So I will do that, I promise. Let me just wait till he gets a little more settled. He did put some shelves up in the spare bedroom for his books and for his other stuff. And he kind of now has taken over both bedrooms, and he's going to be taking over the other room for the trains. But yes, vintage memories, 24 bankers boxes of shredding, because he kept every check from 1955. And he said, well, the accountant told me that I have to take all the improvements I did on my house. Well, first of all, you didn't buy that house till 1967. So everything prior to 1967 can go in the garage. Yeah, but I got to look through everything. There might be some mixed up stuff. And then we have to keep anything that was home improvements, so that when he does his taxes next year on the sale of his house, he can make sure he deducts any home improvements he did. This is why you need your fire extinguisher. It's not even in the garage. It was in the train room for the most part. Now it's in the spare bedroom in his bedroom. But yes, we have gone down from 24 boxes, plus his sister's stuff. So remember, my mother's stuff, my aunt's stuff, and his stuff. And of course, he has to keep 7 years of tax returns. He was keeping more than that. He said it was 10. I said, it's not 10. Ask the CPA. And I still don't think he needs to keep that many years, especially from my aunt. My aunt is deceased. Who's going to audit her? You can't audit her. She's dead. I don't know. But whatever. I'm lucky if I have tax returns from 2019. But that's another story for another day. Because I got a letter from the IRS on Friday. I got to call my CPA. Oh my God. Ugh, yuck. Anyway. So that's the story with the shredding, Gloria. You asked. The sad part here in the community is you get one trash pail and they pick up garbage once a week. And when we were in the other house down in Little River in South Carolina, Robbie literally used to go to the dump 4 to 5 times a week, if not every day. Sometimes it was every day. And it was just to take a bag of garbage because it was literally across the street from the community. So if we were going out, we'd stop by the dump, we'd throw the garbage bag, he'd throw his empties, we'd throw the bottles. And they literally had such a nice system there. It was like a cul-de-sac where you would drive around and they would have cardboard, newspaper, bottles, glass, rubber, electronics, bulk, things like that. Black Widow, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I hope you're well, sweetheart. So I think that here they don't have that, number one. And number two, they don't set it up the same way. So I think every county is different. So the county that we lived in was Horry County, spelt with an H but silent, because I got yelled at in the beginning. I kept saying Horry, and they're like, it's Horry. But that county is different than the county we live in here. The county we live in here is called Berkeley. So Berkeley County, we went to one of their recycling centers, and it's completely different than that. It's like they have construction material, recycling, electronics, and everything else. So like here for garbage, they don't separate anything. We throw the bottles, the glass, the paper, the cardboard, everything into one bin, which I don't like because now I'm so used to separating everything. I share you out. That old bat follows me around. KK, what are you talking about? You're talking about Black Widow? Leave Betty alone. AARP in most cases, tax records don't have to be kept for 7 years because there's a 3-year statute unless you truly underestimated your income. Right? I just cleaned out my office file cabinet that I no longer have now, down to one plastic tote. Not true music. I've been sub for, of course she has. Black Widow's been here maybe longer than you, KK. I'll tell her, Black Widow. Anyway, long story short of it, he's keeping it for 7 years, Robin, and we'll have to, I think next year, that'll probably end anything. Let's see, Mom's gone since 2018. So yeah, this will be the last year that anything him and my mother was on gets kept. And then my aunt passed away in 19. So that'll be one more year. But I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Do you guys recycle? Put a 1 in the chat if your guys' towns recycle and you separate things where you have a separate recycle box. Because we used to on Long Island. Then here in South Carolina. Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you? They didn't, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. Can you get the phone from my father and tell him I'm live?
Hey, hi. No. She's on the phone. She's live. Just give me the phone. Okay. All right. I'll see you. Here's Robbie. Hold on.
Yes, but it all goes in one bin.
All right.
All right, so Pennsylvania you do.
Yeah, no problem. It's a fiasco you can figure out. So.
Just tell him I'm live.
Did I see something about mom having an ice cream truck? Yeah, we're working on it. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, working on it. I guess the season is longer for you guys down there, so that's good. Yeah, and we haven't seen very many around, so.
All right, anyway, it's a must where I live. They even started recycling food scraps once a week. Really, Gloria? What do they do with those?
All right.
Do they feed them to the animals or something?
Thank you, you too.
I don't know what that's all about. I'm curious.
All right. All right, very good.
Yeah, just tell him I'm live.
Happy Father's Day.
Just wish him a happy Father's Day from me.
Christopher, your mother says Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Mom. All right, he'll talk to you. He'll talk to you later.
City of Memphis tries to recycle, even gave us a separate bill. Compliance is the main hiccup. Yeah. Well, I don't think you're ever going to get around some of that because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do and they're going to throw glass. You bring them to the landfill and they do something with them. No idea. Yeah, I wonder what they do with them. Sometimes I'm curious about some of the stuff that they recycle. Just saying. But I know there's some good, like even Robbie, when he went to get new yard waste, it has to be separated. So what we used to have, Betty, when we were in Little River is we had the guy in the community come to pick up yard waste once a week. And then we had the regular garbage once a week, but not that we ever used it there. It's so funny. We can't wait to put the garbage out here, yet we never put it out in Little River. And that's just because of the, the waste center. But when Robbie got new sneakers, they kept his sneakers and threw it in a big bin where they recycle sneakers. I think for those, they use the rubber in the soles for those playgrounds, rubber mats. Does that sound right? I think that's what they use rubber for, like rubber tires and stuff like that. Because that stuff is that stuff that's like a biohazard. That stuff never breaks up. So I think they cut those tires up and they make those playground mats for them and try to do anything and everything to kind of keep them. And I'm all for that because we are over, it's like clothes, oversaturated in the world with clothing and things like that. So if, they can be utilized somehow, I wish, and then some places let you burn garbage, not allowed here. We weren't allowed in New York either, but I know like Pat, and I'm sure maybe KK where you are, I think parts of Pennsylvania definitely encourage. Now, there are parts of South Carolina here, just not in communities like this, but I've seen garbage burning on regular residential homes where they do, I guess, promote some of that too, as long as it isn't hazardous waste that's filling toxins into the air, right? Anyway, but, who knows? Which is another reason why we moved down to Summerville, which is near Charleston, Betty. We used to be in Little River, which was near North Myrtle Beach, and now we're closer to Charleston. And we came down here when my father decided to come and live with us because my aunt and uncle and my cousins came down here. Everybody followed us down to South Carolina when we all left New York. So who knows? Hopefully more family to follow. Stay tuned. So we'll see. But, that's that too, I think a way is a good thing for the reselling community too, right? Kind of not to, just to get people, they make compost to mix into the landfill. So it makes dirt to put over landfill and sell it to companies. Yeah, probably. I would think so. Fill into. Yes. Yeah. Which is nice anytime you can repurpose stuff, and which is the reselling community and the used stuff, instead of throwing things out and seeing if resellers want it, regardless of what it is, right? I don't know. I have composted for years. Have a small garden. Fun to make your own dirt. It is it. Yeah, the composting is good too. You're only 4 hours from where I go. Really, Black Widow? Where do you come in South Carolina? Whereabouts, honey? Yes, we can burn only on certain days and certain times. Okay. All right. Well, just be careful because I think wasn't it Pat whose fire got out of control? Didn't it burn something down, or was that completely not relative? I don't remember. Pat will kill me for not remembering. I know he had a fire. I just can't remember exactly what triggered it, if it was his own burning, someone else's burning, or it was just a freak accident. Betty, tell me. I would be curious to know where you are visiting here in South Carolina. I go to Tennessee, but I have a cousin that lives in. You're only 4 hours from Tennessee, where I'm at. Oh, awesome! All right. Well, maybe one of these days we can all get together for some nice big community meetup. That's always nice when we can do things like that. You never know. We could plan that out someday. Just saying. Just saying. Anyone selling on Macari? If yes, what are you selling? Great question, Robin. I don't even know right now. I'm going to look, to be honest with you. I don't even know what I have listed up on Macari in my store. I'm looking. It had to send me a code. That's how long it's been since I logged in. My great find for you. Let's go to my email. So funny. This is what happens when you don't log in on a regular basis. Now I need a verification code. All right, let me type that in. Verify. Welcome back, my great find for you. All right, let's see. My listings. Oh, I don't have any up. So I have 28 inactive, which probably means I don't know. So I probably should spend some time activating this stuff, knowing what I have. Well, my twin doll can't get reactivated. Toys can't get reactivated. Party light can't get reactivated. Cars, records, golf balls. All right, so I don't have a lot then. I have a few miscellaneous stuff that can get reactivated that I see. Some clothes. And maybe a few pieces of, nope, not that. Yeah, not a lot. So probably out of 28, I probably could relist 5 of these. So I haven't done a lot on Macari, obviously. So I do need to do that. I haven't cross-posted. I don't remember. I thought I was going to join back up on, what's the cross-poster again? Flip. But I don't even know if I landed up doing it or not. I said, $9, I'll do it. Didn't realize that buyer pays the fees on the sale now. I made an offer today and it showed the fees I would pay along with the price of the item. Sue says, going through my death pile, I just found a pair of $200 Pilot sunglasses. All right, KK. Have fun at bingo, sweetheart. We'll see you during the week. Sue selling, Shani deleted Macari. Sue says she's doing scrub tops. I'm coming in the fall for a month. Black Widow, reach out to me. My phone number is always in the chat. Anyone selling on Macari? Okay, in the fall we meet. Okay, awesome. KK, have fun playing bingo, honey. Yeah, that's a nice find. Good for you, Sue. I didn't know that either. See, this is how I do not keep up with certain things that I should. I should definitely keep up with some of this stuff. But thank you, Robin, for bringing that to our attention. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. So that's very interesting. All right. So I'm going to make myself a note because, oh, look, I've been playing around too. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me make myself a note here. Where is my pad? It's over here. All right. Let's put down, first of all, Macari. Let me see what I got over there that can be relisted. And I'm going to check on that, Robin, now that you said that. You love the colors. I do too, Sue. Check on fees. I'm going to go and read their thing. Like the logo, but maybe stronger colors on the white van. Oh, you mean these aren't that strong? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, well, forget the sides. The sides should be the same color. I was just playing with this would be the actual colors. Maybe not the white background. Is that what you're saying on the circle? Yeah, I'll play around with it. I know that the lettering that's coming, I went with an orange this time because I always seem to go with green or blue. So look at them for 20 years now. Look at them from 20 years away. Look at them for 20 years away. Do you mean 20 feet? Is that what you mean, Robin? Yards. Okay. 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 All right. We'll do. Yeah, I just feel like the orange and the turquoise greenish color and the yellow I kind of fell in love with that combination for whatever reason, but I can change the white. I could change the white circle. I could probably play with that a little bit. We'll see. I'll play around with it. I was going to ask Pam, Flippin' Hot Finds, because she's done all my logos for me, but she's always so busy, and I feel like I needed something this week. So maybe eventually I'll get her to do me something professional that she can take her time with and work on. I'll just use this temporarily. I wanted to just do quick business cards just to have to hand out in case anybody asks. That's all. All right. So Macari, we're going to relist. We're going to check on fees. And then we got to reprice if that's the truth. Because I'm not paying the fees. So I've got to pass that on to the customer. That seems crazy. I mean, every time you turn around, everybody's out just for the customer. It's so crazy. And it was funny. We talked Thursday night about June's Vero, or not Vero. No, she didn't get hit with a Vero. She got hit with a safety recall on a baby item. And the next morning, I don't even know why they do this. I wish somebody could explain to me why they do this. So I did international shipping for years, but I did individual international shipping where we shipped our items personally to the Netherlands, to Germany, to England, to Canada, wherever it went, we shipped it personally. China, India. We did, I didn't have any restrictions. Maybe, like anything that was on the terrorist watch group or something like that they wouldn't let you ship on. But for the most part, we shipped anywhere and everywhere, even to places people told me they had trouble with, like, I don't know, I can't think of what the name of it is now, but I actually sold quite a few there and never had an issue. Anyway, once they changed it to international shipping that you had to opt in, I think for a little while we were allowed to stay out and ship on our own. And then they made it that you had to opt in. So I have since just completely opted out. I completely opt out. And once in a blue moon, I might have somebody from Canada or somewhere else, France, Italy, whatever, reach out and ask if I will ship to them. And on a case-by-case basis, I make, not sending leather to Italy. You guys know you're not supposed to do that, I hope. Anything leather, purses, shoes, any kind of items like that. But I don't even opt in anymore, but they automatically, for whatever reason, opt you in, and you can't opt out of that. So you can now sell something internationally and not even want to. So Robbie got not a warning. It wasn't even anything that was affected. It said it will not affect your rating or whatever. I guess Levi's can't be sold internationally. So it came back with something with about 10 or 15 pairs of his Sears kids Levi's that they have opted him out. And we are opted out. So I don't know. I can't imagine what the wording was, however it said. We have removed these listings from our international selling platform. We don't even want to be on your international selling platform. I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm not happy with that. That's one thing that they have changed. And I know why they changed it. They changed it because of Germany and now the UK to follow, where shipping, you actually have to have specific packaging because of their, what's the word I'm looking for? Recyclable, can't think of what it's called, but you have to have the right packaging to ship to those countries. Otherwise, you're not allowed. And that's why eBay then sends it to a central location so that if they need to change the packaging, I think they change it anyway, then they do it in their facilities. Whatever, if they want to spend the money and do that, I guess it works for them. I just think that I just don't want any part of that, any of that nonsense right now. And I just didn't want to do international at all. I don't want to be responsible for any of that. And they make out you're not responsible, because even if they get a return internationally, they're going to eat the cost, which to me sounds crazy, which eventually will only raise our costs. And I don't even want any part of that. So I don't know. Let me know. Are you guys opted into the international shipping, and are you getting any of those kind of Vero dings, which really isn't a ding? Good morning, Karen. How are you, sweetheart? Which really isn't a ding per se, because they tell you that it's not going to hurt your rating, and it's not really. And honestly, I would fight that and say it's not even our fault, because we opted out of doing any kind of international shipping. So the fact that you guys were showing that on the international platform, it's not our concern, right? That's, that's what I would say anyway, but I don't know. Never had an issue so far. 2 returns total, and eBay took care of them. Okay. All right, good. So I was just curious, Shani, and I don't know how much you do in clothing, or if you bought any of those Levi's, or you do any name brands like that. That was specifically, and I'll see if I can go in and read that email verbatim of how that email read, because again, they were saying it's not really anything that we did wrong. Oh yeah, it says, no action is required from you. We removed your listing from our eBay International Shipping Program. eBay's Vero program helps protect owners of intellectual property rights. The program considers various laws and regulations, which can differ from country to country. To follow these regulations, eBay listings reported to infringe on copyright, trademark, or other international property rights because of international shipping may be removed from eBay. And again, we didn't even opt into this international shipping, but they automatically, your listing remains active to domestic buyers. No negative action has been placed on your account. And they listed 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 pairs of Levi's that he has on there, which to me, again, I don't know. Does it not even make sense because we didn't even opt into this? I don't know. It just kind of puzzles me that this is even coming to our attention, that it's something that's Mother's mustache. How are you, Ansley? Uncheck Europe and it's fine. Levi's can't go to Europe. I don't have anything checked. I can literally go into my eBay and show you I have not opted into any international shipping at all. And they still send it. And every once in a while I'll get an alert or something like that that says, even though you are not active as an international seller, we opt you in, we protect you, we take all returns. There's no cost to you. If we sell something internationally, we take full responsibility. I don't know, it's some crazy verbiage that they send. How are you, Ansley? Good to see you, Mother's Mustache. Welcome in, welcome in. Everyone was auto-opted in too long ago. Recheck. All right, I will. I thought I opted out, but I'll recheck. Again, I wish I could just send like I used to send individually to countries, but it doesn't let you do that anymore for whatever reason. Well, I explained what reason. Good, thanks. Things are good, Ansley. Things are good. Settling in from a new move again. Twice in 4 years. It's all good. I hope you're well too. Love the orange heart. Orange is becoming my new look. I have orange on actually. It doesn't look orange in that picture. It actually looks a little pink, but it's orange. So that's just my little complaint, but maybe I'll check it. Maybe I'll check it too. Oh, and I am going to check. All right. So we got Macari to check. I am going to check. I opted in hoping it would help my search traffic and impressions. All right. Did you just do that recently or have you done that for a while? I stopped international shipping on eBay. Seemed problems were always happening. Yeah. I feel like sometimes, is it really? Oh, that's awesome, man. That's so awesome. I really haven't had a lot of problems per se. When I did it on my own, but I seem like you do get just sold book to Germany and then metal die cast car to Switzerland. Okay. I have to go back and check. I'm going to check my international shipping. I'm also going to check on my flip, right? I mentioned that. We'll talk more about that on Thursday when we do our listing party. And again, if anybody ever wants to join me on the listing party, you just can come on the screen. This way I have somebody to chit chat with. International shipping, we're going to check if we're opt-in or not and if that's been changed. And I feel like Macari actually, Poshmark actually has actually kicked up a little bit. I feel like that I've sold more and I want to get more cross-posted over there. So that's why I'm going to check on my flip. I don't remember if I opted for the $9. It's $9 a month, I think. I might have waited because I said I wasn't ready to cross-post everything yet, but I think I'll do it this week, and also the Macari stuff. So we'll talk more about that on Thursday when we go on our listing party. If anybody, Tia, would like to learn more about flip, maybe Thursday. Okay, awesome, Gloria. Yes, I will definitely make sure that I'm opted in and then show everybody what I do. Some people have other best practices, and if anybody wants to share those, please feel free when we do that. I'll do a tutorial on Thursday night, and we'll go live at 7 p.m. Eastern. You've never cross-listed. Oh, okay, Gloria. You pick up some extra listings. Like this week, I probably, we found Thursdays that Tee lives in a closet. Apparently, Dad is taking over the house. I'll be there too on Thursday if I can get out of work on time. All right, Sue, I'm trying to stay longer than 2 hours on Thursdays, but 9 p.m. Eastern has been my bedtime. I think 9:30 on Thursday night, so I'm trying. Sue's like, I love flip, as you know. All right, good. Then maybe you can help. Sue, if you ever want to jump in, just the link's always on the top. I know some of you are camera shy, and I don't have a problem if you want to put a what do you call it, emoji icon, as long as when you're in the green room first, you come on the camera and give me a wave and a thumbs up, and then when I put you on the camera, you'll have to let me see your face, but you don't have to let everybody else if you don't want to. I know some people are camera shy, so. But I live in the closets on Thursday night, and I'm surprised I'm not being interrupted more this morning. But on Thursday nights, I feel like because we're listing and I want to be kind of quiet and out of the way, if I was to do it here, I would have a lot of commotion going on. So that's why I go in my closet. Sorry. Maybe as the weather gets cooler in the fall, I'll go to the garage and I won't be locked in the closet, or maybe I'll go to a different, or I can stay out. I can stay out here. It's just sometimes they're still eating. Robbie's cleaning up. There's dishwashing. I'll think about it. I am camera shy. All right. Again, you just can't be camera shy with me. You just have to show me your face, that you're a real person, and make sure that you put your name up so we know it's you. Just put Sue. You don't have to put AZ Cats, or just put AZ Cats, however you want to be shown. And then what happens is, if you don't want to be on camera like this, okay, let me show you what it looks like. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like. Hold on. Let me figure it out. Shoot. Hold on. Oh my God, I haven't done this in so long because I'm never not on camera. KK knows how to do this. She does it all the time. KK, how do I just put my, I can't remember how to do it now. Oh, she left, KK. Who remembers? I don't remember how to do it. Shoot. Let me see. Maybe it's just, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. I can't remember how to do it. And honestly, Mama G, what's going on, Mama G? Wish hubby a happy Father's Day from us. I'm trying to take myself off the camera, but keep my voice up there. Oh, here it is. I found it. There it is. Oh, look, I still have the black auctions for you. That's what I was trying to figure out. So yeah, on Thursdays, if you don't want to be seen, but you have to show me your face and the bottom that you're a real person, right? and then figure that out. But yeah. It's all good. This way, if you want to come up on the panel, and just list with us and talk about Poshmark, Mercari, and all these fun things that are going on, like the repricing on Mercari that I had no idea about. So we'll have to take a look at that. Maybe I'll bring up some of the rules and comments that people have put out there. I don't even remember seeing videos. Thank you, Mama J. I will tell Robbie you said happy birthday. Happy Father's Day. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna check on that, Robin. I'm glad, Robin, you brought that to our attention, because I didn't even know that. So before I start relisting on Mercari again, I'm going to maybe reprice. Lower the price on Mercari. Lower it? Why, Mama? Robin was saying that now Mercari's passing us on to the fees instead of the buyer. That now we're paying all the fees. I don't know. I'll have to look at that more. I mean, we weren't paying fees. I shouldn't say we weren't paying fees, but I'll figure it out. I have actually, since the move, I have not relisted on Mercari. I had only 28 items across posted over there, and about a dozen or more have to come down anyway because of I've sold them. They've gone. Not anymore as of May. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mama J. All right. So we're going to look into that, and we're going to figure that one out, and then we'll do a flip. We'll definitely do, now the buyer pays everything and the seller gets it all. Ah, okay. All right. Are you selling anything over there? Is it working? Because I feel like Macari, Poshmark's picked up, eBay, and Macari, I can't even say because, like I said, I just realized that all my listings are down, and I probably took them down when we moved, and I never put them back up, which is fine. I'll do more cross posting on Thursday, and we'll go through Flip for those of you. No, buyer pays all the fees. We get 100%. Where have you been, flipping hot fines? Oh, Robin says, no, buyer pays the fees, and they are all listed out for the buyer to see them. I have good over there. I have good over there. Goods? All right, okay. Sorry, Robin. I misunderstood Robin. I thought she was saying that we now pay all the fees. Pam, I need you, Pam. Pam, I need you. I should really look into Macari. All right, Ansley, we will do a presentation on Thursday on the listing show with Flip, and we'll talk about Macari, and we'll do a little bit. It hasn't made a difference. Actually, have seen an increase in sales. Oh, awesome. Okay. Yes, Pam. Yes. No, not a food truck. Ice cream. Ice cream. No food. Not yet. Baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps. All right. Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's when we do it. We do it every Thursday at 7 p.m. Call me T. Don't butt dial. Aw, shucks. I like to butt dial, though, Pam. Oh. All right. Anyway. All right. So that's going to do it for us today, guys, because we are going to try. We're going to take a dry run this afternoon out there with the ice cream truck. We're going to take a dry run out there with the ice cream truck. And yeah, I know. Pam and I are very intrigued on the Herverman. Who's following the Herverman K's? What kind of stuff can you sell on macaroni? It's Macari. Junebug, you can sell anything on any of the platforms. I just find certain things, like this week on Poshmark, for whatever reason, I've sold some of the Negro League hats, more than one actually, which is surprising. I haven't been able to sell any of them in months, so I sold 2 of them. And then we sold 2 pairs of pants, I think. Mostly clothing over on Posh. Spell check now. But yeah, I say anything. Too bad you moved from Longs. Is the beach nearby? No, but Pam, you have no idea of the communities with the pools here. It's crazy. Just because I live in a 55 and over community, I am surrounded by 16 other communities that have children. You need to do culottes. Not yet, Pam. We have to get, I sold a glass bird cell for $125. Nice. Macari. Oh, cool. Awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, so you know what? It just doesn't matter. Just cross-post your stuff. We'll go through on how to do it if you guys want to use Flip, because that's what I was using. I had used List Perfectly. God bless Courtney. I think I've used her, probably her List Perfectly link a couple of times between Robbie's and my store to get a discount on your first month. But after that, if you take the highest platform, it's like $69. eBay, only 7 people looked at it. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. And you know what? That's the other thing people don't realize is, when you look at your views, those views are only for the last 30 days. Those aren't for the lifetime. There is a way that you can go in and see your lifetime views. But again, I'm a firm believer in don't leave those listings up for lifetime. You got to keep selling similar and take them down. I know Pam's in here, Flippin' Hot Finds, and I know she loves to do the sell similar a lot more often than I do. I probably go anywhere from 6 months to a year. I think she does every 90 days. It's just a little too many listings for me to do every 90 days, and I just can't. Aw, that's awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day for you. I appreciate all you guys coming in. Don't forget to come in on Thursday if you want to be part of the listing party. I always leave the StreamYard in the link above if you guys want to come in and join. And any of my murder mystery people who want to come in and watch tomorrow night, I will be on with the serial killers tomorrow night. And I may change the time. I don't like the time I have it set for. That might go to 7 p.m. too. I may do that in the closet as well. All right. Great to see everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.